Okay, so the first card you've got is the felines, which is about using your intuition and following your instincts. You might be spending a lot of time by yourself, but you're very highly intuitive at this particular moment. So you need to follow those instincts. And, it might be to do with business, or it might be to do with, making money, really, because the insects card is about a lot of abundance coming in. It's a lot about communication, and it's, things coming in. So there's some kind of decision that you have to make about which way to go as far as your business or your work life goes. It's very, very good to actually follow your instincts. Listen to what your inner being, your gut feeling is saying. And there's going to be a lot of communication coming in for you. You've got the telephone card over here. So there might be some new business coming in or new office coming in for you that's going to be very, very successful here. You'll be meeting a lot of people. So this is communicating with a lot of people. And you've got this telephone card. It's talking about a lot of communications going on. So in the past, you've got the dog card over here, and this is having a very, very faithful friend who has been guiding you or helping you or giving you advice. And you've got the jewelry card over here. Now, this card always talks about overspending. So watch what you're spending. Try not to, go overboard with things. This could also be talking about making new contracts because it is a ring, and rings are about contracts. But generally, in this deck, it's about it's actually talking about curb your spending. Okay, so going into the future, you've got the Monk's card over here. So having new insights, meeting new people, maybe getting new spiritual insights as well. So you might be readdressing your spirituality with this Monk's card, where you are meeting a lot of people who have varying, spiritual opinions about things, or maybe you're changing your views from your traditional view and looking at the broader perspective right now. And this card as well, the Falls, is also about abundance coming in, and it's about spirituality. It's about getting a new insight, a new vision, maybe starting to look at things from a different perspective. Right now, changing your traditional views, getting a lot more enlightenment, but also reaching a lot more, emotional stability, or reaching a different emotional, spiritual level as well. And you're communicating with a lot of people. Maybe you have new visions, new ideas, and you're maybe discussing it with a lot of people as well, on a spiritual basis. So definitely readdressing your spirituality, but trust your instincts and trust your gut feelings, because you're reaching a very intuitive phase at this particular moment. So this is the Navigators of the Mystic Sea Tarot, and I'm just going to draw some cards from it. It's a very beautiful deck. It's very colorful. Unusual deck. Okay, so we've got the Ten of Cups. So accomplishment, the end of a very difficult emotional cycle, and you are now reached closure. You were crying in the back. You've got this weeping willow in the background over here, but you have overcome lots of difficult situations. You're leaving those cups behind, and you're moving forward. This could also be that you meeting somebody, making new relationships with other people, starting a new relationship rather with somebody at the moment. But this is the end of an old emotional cycle, and you're letting go of that emotional baggage and moving on. So you've got the Chariot card over here. So this is also another conclusion card. And this is a card that's ruled by Cancer. So you are ending things and moving on. You have walked away from a difficult situation. It held you in chains for a long time. You can see this man's being held by this rope tied down. But you can see that he's now taking control of that situation, making a decision and moving forward. So this is where you are at the moment. You are at the conclusion of a difficult emotional situation, and a situation that was very restrictive. You might have been dealing with a fire sign person here that was very domineering, and a kind of restriction over here. And now you're breaking free of that. You're taking back your power, taking back control, and abandoning that situation, ending that cycle and moving on. This could also be you trying to, get back that control in your hand. But whoever this person was very restrictive, and now you're leaving them behind and you're moving forward. You could be physically moving, relocating, and actually traveling away from them with this Chariot card, but definitely taking back control, becoming that person, that Cancer person that you are, in charge of your emotions, in charge of the situation. So in the past, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now this could have been somebody that you were dealing with, which is an earth sign person, or this could be you having achieved a lot of success as far as your work goes, being focused on your work and, reaching the top of your career, being in some kind of management position and earning pretty well. If this is an earth sign person that you were dealing with, then this could have been Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that you were dealing with, and they might have been somebody that you didn't have a very good relationship with. This could have been the person, but if it's the energies, then you've definitely achieved a lot in the last year. This is a card of achievement, and this is a card of being very organized, being very practical, and getting to the top of your profession. So that seems to have been going on in last year. You have reached some kind of turning point in your life in the last few months. You've got the Eon, or the Judgment card over here, a realization card, making a choice, being given a second chance and taking control. You can see this man's taking control. He's got the wand over here, having had a lot of insights and being given a second chance to do something. So where you failed at something, it seems like your road has, you've taken a different path now and you are going towards achievement at the moment. And what's in your mind? Maybe there's a new, you've got an offer that's being presented to you. This could be a job, or it could be some kind of project, something that's being presented to you. This could be you getting your money problems or any kind of money issues in order. But this is, deciding where you want to focus your energies on. This is what you want to invest in, really, with this Two of Pentacles, which is more practical for you. Jupiter in Capricorn over here is talking about trying to bring in this abundance and in the form of work or new jobs. So maybe there's some kind of choice that you're being faced with on the job front, and you're trying to make up your mind what to do next. Now, going into the future, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, so it looks like you might be making a choice about a job. You're ending some old work cycle over here. There's some kind of payout coming as well. With the Ten of Pentacles, a lot of thought and effort going into this particular work, a lot of focus on your work, because you've got Mercury sitting here in Virgo. So you're very focused on your work, focused on learning, focused on research, and this could be the end of an old cycle. Maybe you've had a payout. There's an affluence card over here, but ending off that and moving on to something new. So maybe you're getting a promotion and you're trying to make up your mind about which job. You've got two offers there and you're trying to make up your mind about which to choose. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is always positive, so a lot of international communication coming over here, and the wheel is turning in your favor. You're still trying to get that balance back again, but you are the one that is making that Wheel of Fortune change. So you are very focused on this work, and you are very determined to make a good go of it. Change the way you do things and letting go of the old. So you're ending cycles here with this Ten of Pentacles over here and the Ten of Cups. Ending old emotional cycles, ending old work cycles as well. So you've got the Destiny card over here. So maybe there's some kind of legal issues that you are dealing with as well. This is the Judgment card, finding your balance as well, getting things sorted out. Tying up loose ends, also maybe waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in as well. This could also be a card about signing new contracts. The Eight of Wands, you want things to start moving for you. So you're putting all your energies and efforts into maybe communicating your ideas across, or even travel. Maybe you want to travel as well. You have some faithful friend, somebody that is very faithful, or you can rely on as well. And maybe you're exchanging ideas with this person, but you definitely want to move on. So going into the future, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. So okay, so the Knight of Cups is a new offer coming in. It's also moving away from difficult situations and really going pretty fast. The Knight of Cups is your card. Because it's the card that is ruled by the water signs. Cups is the card ruled by water signs. So with Scorpio and Libra here, it's trying to find that balance between what you're obsessed with and finding that balance. So you're trying to find that balance back in your life, and you're trying to move forward in something that you're very passionate with. This could be an offer that is coming in for you, and maybe somebody bringing in something that is going to be something that you've always wanted. So this could be some good news coming in as far as an offer goes. Now you are dealing still with circumstances that are a bit difficult. So the Knight of Cups also tends to be somebody who tells tall tales. So be aware that maybe an offer that is coming in is not going to be something that is very honest, open. There might be an element of deceit within that offer. It's not probably not an offer that should be taken. Rather, you can see this knight is moving away from the Seven of Swords. So there's a situation of lies and deceit and deception going on over here, ambivalence. So you're in two minds about it as well. Maybe this is why you're thinking about whether or not you should take this particular job or particular offer. It doesn't seem to be a very, very good offer because it's got the Seven of Swords over here. So whatever's being presented to you might have an element, you might need to do some research about it. Because maybe if you take it, it's going to cause a lot of loss. There might be something not quite, there might be something shady about that particular offer. So before you rush in to take it, because it seems, you want to change direction, you want to move on into doing something different. You have got this Eight of Wands card wanting to move on. But this Eight of Wands card also says don't rush into things because you can end up tripping and falling because you rush into it too quickly without doing any research. And maybe this situation needs careful consideration because there's a Tower energy attached to it. So there's something in it that is not quite above board. And I suggest, with these three cards falling, this card's, the Knight of Cups riding away from the Seven of Swords. So something that's coming in, it might not be it might not be legal, it might be illegal, it might cause a lot of problems for you. It could end up going horribly wrong, causing a lot of drama. So I suggest that before you actually consider that offer, you do a lot of research. There's something hidden there, and it's something that is not really good. So before you take that offer, do plenty of research, look into it carefully, because there's some element of deceit that is going on that can cause a lot of problems for you. So just watch out. That is a situation that you should really watch out. Before you make big decisions here, it looks like you will have to do some kind of research. Before you throw in the towel about the old situation, make sure that you are looking to see that there is, because you've got the Justice card over here, make sure to see that everything is above board, because it could end up becoming the Tower, which is, where everything just falls apart. So just watch out. There could be something untoward going on with that offer. So just a little heads up there. You've got the Two of Winter over here, which says procrastination and worrying about what others think is blocking you from making a decision. If you are torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your own guidance. So there is some kind of choice that you have to make, but you have to make a decision. There are two offers being presented to you. You make sure that you do research on both of them to choose the one that is more lucrative for you, and also make sure that there's that you're looking to see if there's anything that's been hidden from you. You've got the Seven of Summer over here. It's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. Okay, so it seems like you have to make some kind of decision, but you have to do the research before you make the decision. So there's something that's there that you have to decide on. You will be guided with the Star. You are about to take a leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced by optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to rest. So actually all three cards are about making this decision and moving forward. Now, it looks like there is that big decision to make, but there is also the Seven of Swords, which is talking about lies and deception, deceit going on. You can see there's the mirror. Mirror never reflects the truth. It's always, a reversal of what is going on in reality. And there's the Tower card. It's almost as though there's the Tower card and then there's that Seven of Swords. So it looks that, like, if you make this decision without doing the research, there's a choice that you have to make. Two things being presented to you, and it's about choosing the right one. One will end up, being okay, I think, and the other one might end up causing a lot of problems. So it's very important for you to do a lot of research into the situation before you make it. And you will have to make some decision. It seems like it's almost the Wheel of Fortune is almost pushing you to make this decision. It might be an event that happens that is beyond your control, because the Wheel of Fortune generally we don't have control over issues that happen. These series of events present themselves, and you will have to make a decision based on that. But make sure that you are researching. Don't just rush into it. Be careful. You have to make the decision, but make sure you have all the facts in hand before you make a big decision. So I hope that this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.